Hey, 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 this is your recap Auntie. Hey, y'all. Hey, this is Shar, the AI Shar. Welcome to my channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Just wanted to give you all just a little touch and taste of what we do over here. We make things different and interesting and fun with a little cartoon and a little adult. So, yeah, that is me sitting on the front porch, honey, keeping guard of the gates because we sit here and we have a good time talking about the slap heard around the world, baby. Episode number 116. Whew, that was a good ass episode. Let me see what y'all out here talking. What y'all talking about? Let's see. All right, let's see. The first comment that I see on episode number 116 with the slap heard all around the world, baby, is from Miss Elizabeth Lassiter. Hey, Elizabeth, she says Nicole's assistant Laura pulled a Judy Winslow. Showed up once, back to work, went home, and ain't seen her since. Right? Carl, Judy went up them stairs, baby, and never came back down. That's what Michael Parham said. They did something like that with a whole lot of shows back in the 90s. Those are ABC Family Nights. They would switch the complexion, like how they did Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, how they did the Aunt Viv's. Like, Vivian was chocolate. How you gonna come up here and bring her? She like my complexion now. And Will was like, you know what, Aunt Viv? That vacation really did you some good because you look so different. So yeah, that baby went upstairs and never came back down. That's crazy. I guess that's how they played shit back in the day. But thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, Michael. We have Raquel Batson 3260. Hey, Raquel. Again, I'm just reading all of your comments. This is the front porch, baby. She says, "Let me start by giving you your flowers." Oh, thank you, Raquel. This channel that you started is amazing. I absolutely love our little community. Every day I look forward to your recap and definitely sitting on the front porch. You have such a beautiful spirit, and I love having a place I can cuss, honey. Love you, sis. Rascal gang, gang. Hey, hey, girl, gang, gang, honey. The gang is here. Girl, yeah, you can cuss. Girl, it's even worse in person, baby. Look, this is the tamed version. You know, I got it. Now that I'm getting monetized, honey, mm. But thank you. I'm glad that you found a community that you can feel like you're a part of, you feel comfortable. That is why I'm here, baby. No judgment. We don't do that over here. We just offer our opinions. We have a good time. We have Team Cat, Team Eva. Nobody likes Leslie. Nobody likes Ashley. So you in a good space, girl. You are in a good space. You really are. Did y'all know that the Chelsea Cat brand, I'm probably going to mention on the next video that I do because I know that gets more views, but since we're on the front porch, did y'all know that the Chelsea Cat brand, purse brand, was like actually going to do a real true damn launch with I think a girl, she's a black African American female bag maker. The name of her bag, her website is called F&W Style. um Beautiful purses like clutches and crossbodies and stuff. So I do see like one purse that I want to get. I'm going to keep looking. I can't wait for their bags to launch. I think it's going to launch. I'm on her website right now. Let me see. I think their bag is about to launch in about 30 days or so. So yeah, they're going to really launch a Chelsea Cat brand bag. Ain't that something? So I was like, okay, I want that. If that pink purse that she made, that she had at Orphe Jeans with the little top handle that was gold. That thing was cute. I like cute, pretty stuff and things that bling. I really do. So if she has something like that, and if it's reasonable, because honey, this stuff is high, like $300 for them little bitty purses. Look, we're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see. But yeah, I mean, it's called FNW Style. The name, I'm not, this ain't no paid advertisement, honey. I'm just, up here talking. She seems to be a lovely young lady, and I can't wait. Her name is Alexandria Alley, and she started her passion for fashion at the age of 10 when she had persuaded her mammy to let her be her assistant at the fashion design studio every day after school. So she's beautiful. She got her master's degree, a BA degree in 2008, and she's married. Her husband's name is Alfred. My son's name is Alfred, so that's a really dope name to have. She's Nigerian. She moved to Atlanta, so I'm really happy for her that Beyond the Gates is definitely bringing on like black designers to at least collaborate with them in real life. I think that's really dope as hell. So if you are looking for some cute purses and if you don't mind the price, baby, fwstyle.com. If enough of y'all go over there and buy from her, I'm like, look, bitch, you need to honey, not bitch like in a bad way, but sponsorship, honey. Because I'm a purse person. I really am. I really love purses and stuff. Probably way too much. But yeah, I thought that popped up on like my Yahoo homepage. And I was like, oh, y'all really launching? Y'all doing the damn thing for real, for real? So okay, y'all better do that shit. Okay. So yeah, that's a really true thing. I was like, okay, that's cool. So Raquel also says Leslie hasn't even talked to the lawyer yet, but she all she all up in Anita's face. So glad she got a taste of the Cabrita Green Anita slap. Now I must say I was really proud of how I did that video. I did what Jasmine said and used all the damn pictures and I even recorded, the actual slap and put it in the video. So I'm really proud of myself. I'm trying, like I said, eventually I'm going to try to match the scenes with the pictures because again, I picked the most awkward facial expressions on these videos to put post on here, and I try to find an area because most times I do the subtitles, so I try to find a part where the subtitles are not showing, or I can show enough of the face that you don't see the subtitles at the bottom, because I want to make sure that I see what I'm saying and saying what I'm seeing, and then I interpret it in my own way. So yeah, a lot of this stuff has these old huge ass subtitles, and I wear glasses and I still can't see read that shit straight. Oh my God. But also Raquel says, she says, maybe Leslie would get the money, but soon after get arrested so she would not be able to use any of the money. You know that Eva's going to help her mama get out on bail. Eva will find out that she is Nicole and Ted's daughter and the money will go back to the Duprees. Girl, fingers crossed, fingers crossed. That is a word, Raquel, and I hope that you're 100% right. Like, I was listening to Buchanan TV right before I started this video, and he was saying that he loves Leslie as the villain. She plays one really great villain. But as far as we don't like her being a victim. We don't like that. I don't like the victim because she sets up herself and then she wants people to gather around her and help her, and ain't nobody doing that. She uses the same MO every time, but ain't nobody helping her. Ain't nobody trying to help her. So she plays one fucking great villain. She's really dope. But that victim shit, I don't like it. So that's why nobody really wants her to get that money. I don't see not one person saying that they want her to get that coin. Like I said, I had one little chill bump, just one that popped up on my neck, the fat part of it, in the back, baby, the fat neck, baby. I had one little chill bump when Peaches had told her about it. I was like, okay, good for her, but it was quickly removed because she was kind of like dragging Peaches too. She said the only reason why Peaches came back was to tell her about that money and to make things right before she to go on to glory. That's the only reason why she came back. She really didn't even appreciate Peaches coming back to tell her what she did. She really didn't. So I don't know. I don't know who the only person she loves is the person in the mirror, honey. And them wigs that she gonna have and them clothes that she gonna have, she gonna probably already start shopping before she even get that money if she gets her hands on it. Cause somebody said in the last video that they're gonna ask Bill to come and help. He's gonna be that lawyer and represent Vernon and them and make sure that bitch don't get her money or don't get no more of it. So yeah, I think it's weird. It's strange to me. It's very strange to me that now she's gonna get this windfall and she's gonna ruin it. Like, run me that. Give me all that trust money, baby, please. I'll promise you, I'll fix my house up. I'll get me my car. My daughter's getting her PhD. I'll pay that off. My son, he's about to get his undergraduate as a mechanical engineer. Anybody out there hiring for mechanical engineering for North Carolina A&T? He's a great boy. He's a really great young man, very smart, very well mannered. trying to get his ass an internship, but it's hard. Like Greensboro is like a college town, so everybody be jumping in line. So anybody out there knows of a mechanical engineering opportunity that could be remote, possibly, or in the North Carolina state, let me know. Email me. My email will always be in the description box. And don't be trying to stalk my son now, because we got a host of people around here that's going to protect him, and I'm going to be the first in line. You think I cuss now? Don't be trying that with my son now. All right? All right. Okay. Yes. Yeah, it's like hard. I want him to get into AI. I'm gonna spend some time with him and see if I can get him into maybe doing maybe some AI engineering. Like I said, I bought me a couple of classes on Udemy, and I'm gonna learn something or Coursera, and we're gonna get that boy, get him some coin, because mechanical engineering is not the same. Like 4 years ago when he started, maybe, but now it's all about AI and tech. So I'm gonna get him to get that degree, but we're gonna try to pivot into something that he can really earn some great money with. So but yeah, let's see. We got J1 High 547. Hey, J1 says, I felt that slap, honey. Leslie is about to really act a fool now that she got all that damn money. I want to know who is Leslie's pappy. I want Dirk and Shanice to be a couple too. Yeah, me too. Me too. Cause Ashley don't want him. She wants Andre. But it, she gets on my nerves. She never knows how to face her truths. She really don't know how to do that shit. She really don't. I don't like her. I mean, the character, not her as a person, but the character. Whatever she's doing as a character, is working, because it's getting on my fucking nerves. I think it's getting on everybody's nerves. Her confusing ass. She gets so mad, and then she looks like a fool in the end. It's just so dumb. We got James, our resident gentleman. Hey, James, he says, Yo, rascals, hope you are well rested, little sis. You are precious to us. Now that Leslie, baby, she's a liar. She's a thief. But when she sashayed to that door swinging that articulate song, she had me mesmerized. Leslie says, Big girls don't cry. Hey, detoxing, James added. And Leslie's hips don't lie. She's sexy, James. That don't mean that I love. I mean, I don't have a problem in complimenting women. I really don't. You have some women out there who will be like, "Oh, you do that, you the gay. Everything is damn gay. Why you just can't be grown? You know, why can't you just be grown? You know." But Raquel's like, James, you are too much. But she's an attractive, beautiful woman. That's like when I was trying to find different pictures to find her for her to add on here. It was hard because that girl is beautiful. That girl is gorgeous. Everybody on there is gorgeous. Everybody. So yeah, it was hard for me to find what I needed to find. They keep talking. I mean, that's my click click click. Y'all already know I be talking and working, honey. But it was hard to find a really beautiful, I mean, ugly picture of her. It was really hard. I was like, girl, you're just cute on every damn snapshot. You're just cute. So yeah, James. I mean, there's some fine men on here. Y'all already know how I feel about damn Elon, baby. And I love Marcel. Marcel might not be the most best looking man, but I love his Timu Shaft energy, y'all. Motherfucker. I be wanting him to say that you jive turkey. I want him to just say that. James, for some reason I feel like he looked like you, James. He like, I mean, I like a learning, and I like a mature man. My boyfriend is a few years younger than me, but he has an old soul. He was kind of raised by his grandparents, so he knows everything from A to Z. Baby can outbeat anybody when it comes to information overload. So I love to learn from a man. I really do. And because of his maturity level, that's why I dug him. So I like older men. I like to learn from them. I like to if they fine, honey, or if they're attractive or they have some type of confidence, it works for me, baby. But I also like women. Women, I mean, like women are very confident, especially if they know who they are. We are always very inspired by women. Like there's haircuts we'll get because somebody wears it good. Like, okay, my head is shaped like hers. I can work that. Or fingernails that they might have, or jewelry, or a purse. We are always very much so inspired by women. So, yeah, I think that you got some mud ducks out there. But shit, they got confidence too. You could go on TikTok any minute. Scroll up that mother sucker, you see these confident mud ducks on there, baby, having millions of followers and making millions of dollars. I'm like, what's my fucking problem? Oh my God. I'm like, geez Louise. But yeah, yeah, she's gorgeous. She is definitely gorgeous going out that door, honey. I'm gonna tell Nicole that you cheating on her, James. I thought it was the goddess, honey. I thought it was this Febreze queen that you was pining for. But it sounds like to me you like that native black uh Godiva diva, because she looks like Godiva chocolate. That's what Leslie, she has that complexion like Godiva chocolates. I thought you like the Godiva diva now, huh? You just don't toss Febreze Queen away. Okay, I mean, we all got choices. Ain't no judgment, like I said. I just, bring it up to your attention. We got Jasmine Williams. She says, "Hey, Jazzy." She says they better not be teasing Cat and Jacob. I know, girl. Buchanan TV said if he wasn't married to Naomi, they do got good chemistry. They got real great. Like, why would you talk to a man about, screwing your man? It's like she should have sat down with her friends. Like she should have sat down with Chelsea, with Naomi, with her mama. No, no, with Danny would definitely tell her what to do, and her mother, like all the females, and sit down with them and say, "Y'all, look, I done had my first, excuse me if I hit the microphone. I done had my first, boom, boom. We smashed, and it's not good." And then everybody can sit around and tell her about their first time, their second time, or whatever it is. It's like that. Like I tell y'all, communication is the most important part of intimacy. It really is. Even if you have to find out from other people whether you're doing something right or wrong, you got to talk about that shit. And she was talking real comfortable with Jacob, like real comfortable. They are going to have an issue. They are Naomi and Jacob, because of the secret with them, off and Kenneth, this whole June and Smitty and Martin situation, because he's clearly, like I said, he's team Smartin, Smitty and Martin. He's team Smartin, she's team June. So it's going to be a split there somehow. They need to have a really big argument. They got to. They really have to have something big, or he's going to have to wind up arresting somebody in her family, and she's not going to like it. She's not going to like it. Maybe it might be Martin. It might just be Martin. But it's there, honey. The chemistry is there. It is definitely, definitely there. We have Raquel Batson, 3260. But thank you, Jazzy, as always. Vernon, see, she said Vernon was looking shook when Leslie mentioned her mama was Barbara. Did she say that's what I was listening for? She was talking around it, but I don't think that she ever said that it was her. That's why I was like, I can't wait for Anita to sit down and tell him, give him all the tea, you know because she gave like clues. I should get up there with my mama again, and we should stand there for my mama. But you could tell that he knew exactly who the fuck she was talking about. You could tell, and I wonder that Barbara wound up telling him, uh, wound up telling him about this pregnancy before she offed herself. And he probably, because remember, Leslie lied and said the same thing, talking about told Ted that she was going up to get rid of the baby and didn't. So, like mama, like daughter, baby. Just like mama, like daughter. So, she might have told him that she was going to get rid of it and she didn't. She really didn't. So she couldn't have Vernon. She just kept the kid and then gave it away. So I don't know, girl. I don't know. But that's a good Good thought, Raquel. Thank you, girl. We got Exotic Butterfly 220. Hey, Exotic Butterfly, my love. She says, "Hi, Auntie. I'm enjoying your recap. You had me dancing and singing along with you. I'd rather be with you. Ooh, yeah. Yes. I couldn't think of that damn Booty Collins. Yeah, I'd rather be with you. Ooh, yes. Can't no, that's stank. That's some stank singing, baby. You can't fuck with that. Boom, 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 boom. And another person, Rick motherfucking James, baby. Go back and listen to Mary Jane. Go listen to do 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 do. Ah, hey, boom, 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 boom. Hey, you and I, baby. You and I. Shit. Rick James was the nigga. Then he got on stage and I'm Rick James, bitch. He said that bitch backstage who talking about you didn't know who the fuck I was. Well, now you know. They pull this motherfucking microphone up. I'm Rick James, bitch. I said, you better say that, Rick. Man, like I hate that I didn't lock in on music. I heard it when I was little, but to be locked into that those good singing back in the day, man, I hate that I just missed that. I heard it. I heard a lot of it. You know, when I was little, my dad used to be a collective albums. My mom would listen to Lloyd Price, Staggerly, 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 all that shit. I heard it all the time. Stagger Lee, now that song used to scare the hell out of me. I think he was like cheating and he wound up getting killed by the boyfriend. It's something. It was a good song. So, you know, all of them. And then when I look at the Temptations plays and how all that they was doing all that screwing around with each other and cheating and drugging and stuff, it's just so exciting to me. I used to ask mom, I was like, Mom, did y'all notice that Paul from the Temptations, how sweaty he was? She's like, yeah, girl. We used to see him on TV and how he used to sweat like bullets really, really bad. She said, we used to think it was just the lights. But back then, of course, they didn't have internet, but it was always rumored that they would be on tour and he would miss a lot of shows. So they always had a backup for Paul whenever he would go and tour with them. I didn't know that. I had no idea. Just like how when Bobby left New Edition, I remember meeting them. Like back in the day, we used to go to the record stores and get their autographs. And so when Bobby Brown had left New Edition, it was just four of them. Y'all, I just was so, I'm a New Edition fan. I'm an NE for lifer. And when I walked in that record store to go meet them, I almost died. So I got all of their autographs. It was Ralph, Ronnie, Ricky, and Michael. Michael was mine. Everybody was loving Ralph back in the day, but that's when he started getting all this acne on his face, and it was like ew. So I love Michael with them waves in his hair. So I took the damn autograph sheet to school to show some friends, and everybody wanted to see the shit and just ripped it up. People is trash. Like everybody's trying to grab it and they ripped it up anyway. That's what happened with Bobby when he was, they kept saying he was sick and he couldn't make it. And he was planning his exit then. And out of all of the members of New Edition, he's the most successful. Cause that boy left and became great. I wish everybody else did, but no, Bobby knocked it out the park. But I was saying all that to say I love me some good music. I really, really do. Good music, and but we didn't know all of the struggles that a lot of them were going through. We knew that they was lit on stage, but we didn't know that right behind that curtain they did a bump, you know, a bump or two, just to get through a couple of songs. You know what I'm saying? We ain't know that shit, man. Yeah, it was funny, 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 funny. We got but thank you, Exotic Butterfly. I appreciate you, my love. We got Miss Pearly Cole. She says, yeah, we know Andre will stick around. He's good at visiting that particular hospital all the time, Miss Pearly. All the damn time. That same floor. He's never there when she's not there, so he knows her schedule. He gets on my nerves. He can't shake it. Watch one of his model girlfriends come back. Watch. He ain't gonna be able to let her go. What you want to bet? Child. Mm. We got my girl Elizabeth Lassiter. She's back. She says, "Hey, Auntie, hope you're having a blessed day, girl. When Anita said that you will shut the fuck up so I could tell you what's going on, child, the way Anita gave her a follow through with that slap to Data Leslie Anya Sherry, that was a Will Smith slap. Y'all remember that? Ooh, that was so embarrassing. What was his problem? Keep Barbara's name out of your fucking mouth. Andre, please leave Ashley no flavor. Miracle whipping raisins and potato salad having can't make up her mind having ass alone. She don't even want Derek. She just feeling bad for his ass. Cat, go ahead and sleep with somebody else. Please leave robotic Tomas's asses alone. Please, girl. Who leave Tomas alone? Tomas is just very, cat. I mean, he's very, very mechanic. He is. He's very robotic, like, Mm. Thank you so much, Elizabeth. We got my girl sent. She says Anita had everyone rubbing their cheek after that slap. That girl talk about damn like I can already feel the scar. Girl, please. What scar? Girl, you don't feel no fucking scar, girl. Get out of here. Just as dramatic. Just like her mama. I bet your mama was just as dramatic. And I come to think about it, that picture. Was that Leslie and Eva when she was a baby? Remember the picture that Eva was looking at yesterday? Was that might have been Leslie and quote unquote Eva as a baby, I guess, and not yeah, that might have been Leslie and Eva because that looks like a younger Leslie. So yeah, we got TG Shy Girl. Hey TG Shy Girl. Hey my love. She says loved your review like always. Oh, that was Bootsy Collins singing I'd rather be with you. Thank you, my love. I could not think of it. I'd be locked in the moment and don't be remembering shit, girl. But thank you, TG Shy Girl. I appreciate you, my love. Thank you so much. We got James. He says, TJ, I was thinking about you, sis. Leslie was hard to watch, baby. Yes, Anita tried to slap the black off of her, but she came back after that and with the help of Vernon, no less. The misery was compounded by the fact that Jacob and Kat are in a standstill in their investigation of Leslie's crimes. Justice will come for Leslie one day, and I agree. Yes, it's coming. It's definitely coming. We got Gina Lloyd. Thank you, James, as always. We got Gina Lloyd. She says, hey, Gina, Anita versus Leslie. These ladies may be mortal enemies going forward, reminiscent of the epic battles between Vicky and Dorian Lord from One Life to Live and Crystal and Alexis from Dynasty, right? This is epic. We got two phenomenal actresses bringing the heat, and I'm here for all that fucking smoke, baby. Leslie has finally met her damn match. Thank you, because Nicole's show ain't it. She ain't it, honey. Nicole is too. I don't know. It just don't work for her. It just don't. But Anita from Chicago, Capri Green, baby, Nita, not Anita, but Nita, honey, Needa. Yeah, she ready for her ass. Yeah, both of them are from Chicago, so she already know. Who we got, Miss Pearly Cole? Hey, Miss Pearly. She says, Bootsy Collins, baby. I'd rather be with you is the perfect song for Andre's situationship, right? Exactly. Exactly. We got Elizabeth. She's back. She says, go ahead with that Bootsy Collins. I'd rather be with you. Grew up listening to my parents' vinyl collection, so I'm a old school. Me too. So I'm a old soul. Girl, me too, honey. I'm old physically and soully, baby. Yes, love me some old school. We got Cynthia Junkin. She says, Ashley with her wishy washy ass. Girl, have several C's. Ain't she wishy washy? Ooh, she get on my nerves. I mean, get out of my face. Did I tell you I have to work? Girl, okay. Go to work, Ashley. Go work yourself to death. Then when Derek gets released from the hospital, then he's gonna be living with you. We already see that coming. Let's see how much of a pain in the ass he's gonna be after that. Okay. All right. Whatever, girl. Thank you, Cent. We have Gina Lloyd. She says, Lord, forgive me. I love Leslie and I hate myself for it. Girl, ain't nothing wrong with loving Leslie because she's playing the fuck out of that role. She really is. She's playing a great victim, and I hate the villain. I mean, I love the villain part, but that victim, I don't know. I don't know if she's playing the fuck out of it. That's all I'm gonna say. I love Trisha. Trisha is such a brilliant actress. I think she's typecast a lot in a lot of the roles that she's in because a lot of people say they've seen her on some of the other shows. I don't know if it's a Tyler Perry show, but I forgot was like Saints and Sinners. She plays a bad girl on there. She's always playing bad girls. And with my acting class, my coach told me that because a lot of my friends tell me that I'm typecast in a lot of roles, like auntie, mama, you know, telling girl go sit your ass down, something like that. Or people coming to me for advice, which is all true. So she was like, my acting coach told me, like, girl, use that to your advantage. Shit. If that's a tight cast, then girl, go ahead and get cast, baby, because it's money. And I was like, okay, don't feel bad about being typecast for on in a role. Don't do that. She said, don't do that to yourself. You make sure that if it's a role, that means that you know for a fact you're gonna go in there and fuck it up every time because that's who you are. Now, if you wanna, pivot and do something more serious, then then you work on that part. But if they happen to cast you for something that's like that, you work that fucking role till you can't work it no more. I said, you ain't gotta tell me twice, baby. You ain't got to tell me twice, baby. I'm gonna do it. But thank you so much, Gina. Thank you. It ain't nothing wrong with hating and loving Leslie. She's beautiful, and yeah, she's playing that role. We have James. James, he's back. He says it started already. Howdy doody dopey Derek isn't falling for Shanice. He has already fallen for Shanice. Oh, you think he has? And like a fisherman, he's got his hook in. Shanice is resisting by reminding Derek about Ashley as much as she can, but she is feeling Derek. Yeah, she really is. And because they're gonna be close and shit, he gonna fall one day, and then she gonna pick him up. Then they're gonna meet eyes, and they're gonna kiss. What you wanna bet? I see it coming, baby. I see it coming already. I see it. We got Raquel Batson. She says Andre is doing his best Keith Sweat in person impression. Just a begging. You know what, y'all? I saw Keith Sweat. Was it one time in concert? He's a great fucking entertainer, but I don't like his singing. Like he used to have the Quiet Storm radio show at night. Now his voice is bass, baby. He got a deep voice. But I'm not a Keith Sweat fan. I'm just not. All the begging and stuff. I just think that he's really good as far as, knowing how to get the women where they need to get. And he's sexy in his 60s, but I'm like, okay. She also says, read the room. She don't want you, Andre. Ashley don't want you. Unseasoned Ashley is even more annoying. If Andre isn't going to be with Danny, he needs to take an assignment out of the town and kick rocks. Right. Go on over there back to Paris with those models and stuff. That's where you're supposed to be at anyway, taking pictures. Whoo, we got Michael Parnes. Michael says, Anita, if you think you're sick now, baby, wait until you find out Leslie could be your stepdaughter. Like they say on I Love Lucy. Vernon, you got some explaining to do. That used to be my show too. I should love me some I Love Lucy. And who else I used to love? Blondie and Dagwood, them damn big ass Dagwood sandwiches. Oh, I was like, and I'm a sandwich girl. I was like, oh, I want me one of them. He had a lot in there, but damn. Oh, I wanted me one of them Dagwood sandwiches. Mm-mm-mm. But yeah, I used to love me some I Love Lucy. Used to love it, love it, love it. Thank you, Michael. We have Miss Pearlie. She's back. She says, Kat may be the one who will start investigating Leslie's past. She may delve into her marital background and more. That'll be great, honey. James responds and says, such an investigation would take too damn long. By the time Kat finishes her investigation, Leslie will be ruling beyond the gates, and Kat will be expecting her second child with Tomas. We need Leslie in jail, like right damn now, right? Child, you ain't lying, James. But Miss Pearlie has a point too, because she's just gonna snatch that shit. Once they finish with the Perch launch, then she finds more than a lovely time with another nigga, then she'll be all right. Right now this whole Tomas thing just got her off her focus. Cause she finally, smashed, and it's nothing like she thought it would be. So yeah, she gonna work her way through that shit. We got Jasmine. She says Anita lost her queen badass status by letting Cray Cray insult her in her own fucking home like that. Right, girl? Right, sis? I'm like, God Almighty. Woo. In her own house, and she kept telling that girl, "You need to get the fuck out now. Get the hell out of my house. Okay, I think you need to leave. Bye, girl. Bye, boo. Bye, Felicia." She could have said it in all different languages. That bitch left her house when she felt like it. When she fucking felt like it. Ain't that something? How disrespectful. How disrespectful. Oh, thank you, Jasmine. Raquel Bastion, she says, sis, they must have a good deal on pork loin. Shit. Cynthia talking about, yep, special price if bought in bulk. Girl, they better chop that shit up and make some ham sandwiches and shit. And make some barbecue. I don't know if that's the part that you can make chopped barbecue with, but damn, they get on my nerves with that pork loin. Ooh, it's gonna be up there with an apron on. What you want to bet? Okay, we got my boo, Angelica W40. Hey, Angelica, she says, okay, I read on Google AI that Vernon didn't know about Barbara until episode 66 when Anita read that letter from Barbara. But prior to that, Barbara didn't know that there was a fourth articulate. They were saying that it's no way Vernon is Leslie's dad, but perhaps Vernon may have been pretending that he didn't know that there was a fourth articulate. It is something about Vernon that I always felt was sneaky, sneaky. I'm telling you, this man got a lot of skeletons in his closet. Right now, I'm gonna tell you this, Angelica. I really appreciate you delving deep, girl, because I like it when y'all be finding extra shit that I don't be seeing. Okay, I love it, girl. I love it. Maybe he met um Barbara before the girls got together. Maybe, because again, Leslie is older. She's older than Nicole and uh Danny, right? I believe. Maybe Barbara was already going through some shit and was separate from the girls, and maybe he met her at one of them rallies and stuff. Because again, he was out there. I told you about that Jesse Jackson stunt that that went far left. So I'm thinking that maybe he knew her. It was I think he met her because he didn't know that she was an articulate. I feel like she didn't remember they dropped her before they even gotten big, so maybe they were just some local talent around there singing and shit. But by the time they went to New York and he wanted to, find out more, he met Anita. I think they was like little girls around there just doing their own little thing, and I think he met her way before the articulates. At least a year or so before, I feel. But it's gonna be fun unveiling and tearing apart this whole who the pappy. Cause honey, I like what somebody said that it could be Dante because her name is Dana, so she named him Dante. And honey, if they bring back Dante motherfucking Green, whew, I need to ask Chat Daddy or Chat Boo did have they cast him yet? Cause they got to bring back Dante Green because he was mean. He was a mean mother sucker. And they need to bring him back. They need to bring him back so he could try to get some money from this big project that they get ready to do. The big album. He gonna want his money out of that. Bring back Dante Green and please let it be Michael P. Johnson. Give that nigga some gray hair and let him come back as Dante motherfucking Green. Ooh, that's gonna be so good when they bring him back. Hopefully they do. Or when they bring him on. Michael Parms, hey Michael, says I'd rather be with you is by Bootsy Collins. Thank you, my love. Thank you so much for letting me know that. Like I said, I be so locked in and singing shit. I don't be remembering stuff at at the moment. So thank you, Michael. Jasmine, she says Kat's conversation with her Nicole or her aunt Nicole's husband about her sex life was completely inappropriate. I know. Once again, she does not go to her mother, Nicole, for no advice. There's a reason why nobody goes to Nicole. There's a whole lot of reasons why nobody don't go. There's a reason, because I mean, we try to present this facade in front of her so she won't be so judgmental. And they're always talking about, well, I don't want to put more on her, because she's already going through much. Nicole is fine, honey. She get ready to get underneath Carlton. She ain't thinking about y'all. She is not thinking about y'all. And she probably won't tell her to go screw somebody else. She probably will. She probably won't. She probably go tell her she needs to talk to Tomas, and so y'all can get on the same page. Do you not? Do you even know what you like, girl? She don't even know what she like. She likes to kiss, that's for sure. And she likes the build up, the foreplay. Not the foreplay act, but the build up, the romance, the sweet talking, the whispering in each other's ears, the looking deeply into each other's eyes. Yeah, it sounds like she does do a lot of reading. We talking about Eva doing all that damn reading. It's her romanticizing what it should be. We got Michael Parms. He says, "Okay, so Vernon is Eva's grandpa. Kat and Martin are sister and brothers and also cousins." And so Leslie and Nicole are sissies loving sisters. It's about time for all and hands on deck to pre family meeting. It is, right? They need to have a family meeting. They only want to do that when they want a damn detox or give an intervention for damn Danny. But when it comes to this situation, Everybody's, skedaddles, but you're right, Michael. We got Raquel. She says, baby, the way Anita reached back and slapped the dog shit out of Leslie was Emmy Award winning, baby. I'm so sick of Leslie, the way she walked in there talking crazy to Anita about a woman who she only known for 5 minutes as her mammy is diabolical. Again, she got exactly what she was asking for. First Nicole, now Anita. What? When will she learn to leave those depraved women alone? She ain't. That's gonna make her nipples hard, girl. She ain't gonna be able to let a day go by, honey. Eva's gonna try to talk her out of it, and she be like, "Hell no, they owe my mother, and you want to stand for your mother, honey." I ain't even known that lady for a good hot second. Now you want to just, and my mother, and my girl. Okay, girl. We got Just Me 8201. Hey, Just says, who do I hate more, Ashley or Haley? Ashley. I can't stand her. I hope Derek finds another love. After that slap, I was looking for a mark, baby. That was realistic. Yeah, didn't they choreograph that really well? I think that normally she might have hit herself on the leg. That's how we do when it comes to slaps and stuff on stage and it's camera. So we're so busy looking at the actual choreography of the slap. She didn't hit that girl. She didn't hit her. I like in real life, but the way you hit your leg or something or somebody off stage did the clapping sound made it look like she did it. So they practiced that a lot to get it perfect, and that was perfect. It really was. Just Me says, I'm clocking it now. Tomas and Eva are about to sleep together because they have chemistry and they are pretty much in a relationship and don't know it. Right, right. Why is Kat discussing her intimate life with Jacob? Right? That was weird. Like I said, she talks to him way more than she talks to Tomas, and that's who she need to be talking to about her relationship, her intimacy. You need to talk to him. And then you don't want to get up under nobody else. So you need to talk to him. Ay, ay, ay. But thank you so much, Just Me, as always. Thank you, my love. We got Jasmine. She says, now would be the perfect time for Eva to walk away from her cray cray lunatic mammy if she ever wants to gain any kind of acceptance, so respectability. That's what she's going to have to do because Leslie is unhinged. It was funny once upon a time. That shit ain't funny no more, right? Right, girl? Right, Jazz? Right, sis? She says, we resent Leslie attempted to off Laura twice and gets away with it. She extorts money and provokes Nicole and gets away with it. She disrespects Anita in her high and gets away with it. She is going to live at the club, sucking up the scenes and harassing everyone and getting away with it. She's a leech who thinks she deserves everything while working for nothing. Leslie needs her karma like yesterday. Love TMG, but it's getting old now. Phew, it's old, right? They're gonna have to do it, man. They're gonna have to like work through it and um let Leslie have some type in court or something like that. Like somebody was like saying, let's see some courts. Let's see another set. Y'all ain't got no court set that y'all built. Maybe they built it in the second season. Cause all we see is Orphe Jean's Uptown, Nicole's spot, Danny's house. Now we just seeing Andre's. We see the palace. They do outside every now and then, and Bill's office. Let me know if I'm missing anything else, y'all. Any other sets? They need to build a courtroom set. Shit. So we can see Naomi and damn Bill in action. So we got Lightning Storm. Hey, Lightning. Lightning says, everybody talking about Vernon possibly being Leslie's pappy. No, stop. I hate that idea. Sure, it would add up just that much more soap opera melodrama, but it also creates a small world, quote unquote, with everybody being all related and too coincidental interactive. This show needs new characters, even if they are only for a short while, like me. Dante Green should be her father, not Vernon. I do agree. I do agree. Maybe Vernon knows about that, and that's why he acts the way he does toward her. but not her father. And along the same lines, Kat should absolutely not get with Jacob. I agree. Then there's Andre. He also needs a new person, or just kick, or just kick his little terrible ass off the show. And House of Sir James says, period. Yeah, they need new characters. Like I said, like me. I need to look up and see when they're gonna have auditions. Like I said, they normally have them in October. When I saw it from last year, it was October, so I'll be keeping an eye out on it and seeing if I can get something popping like this year. At least be somewhere on season 2, even if I'm in the background, like, hey y'all, hey. But of course, I wouldn't be able to say anything, like nothing, until it airs. So I can be up here get him and hawing. Y'all would never know. Y'all would never know. Y'all would never know. And we would do maybe a watch party, and maybe I would maybe have a little bit more money. We can do a stream yard, and we can see me on there somewhere, even if it's in the background. I'm calling it. Y'all be calling it too. And we don't know who's watching and listening. We might have some producers or creators of the show listening, because that's how. I don't know if y'all know T.S. Madison. I love her. Love T.S. Madison. I love her because she's authentically herself, and I call her her. But her cuss game is like, I just get full off of it. And she's also, I'm not trying to be like her, but I saw that she could authentically be herself and have a tribe of people who's her mob, you know. And I was like, man, this lady has like transformed herself over the years. She used to be in the industry, now she's mainstream. She's done a lot, and she did this video about being black and being proud, and that Beyonce picked that shit up and put it on her Renaissance album. I was like, shit, you don't know who be listening. We don't know who the fuck be listening to us. So yeah, we need to do better about that. We really do. So yeah, that's why I'm like, man, I'm gonna uh definitely just be myself. You don't know who's listening. You don't know who's watching. You don't know who's listening. So yeah, that's what I'm choosing to do. Yes, yes, yes. So we have James. He says, see, here's yet another instance where little sis as Rowena would have been perfect for the show. After having slapped Leslie's evil ass, but enchantedly beautiful face 6 ways to Sunday, Anita could have called, Rowena! Rowena! Here come little sis. She could have even still been wearing her front porch clothes. Rowena could have grabbed Leslie and threw her out on that damn front door, a la Uncle Phil throwing out Jazz, like from the Fresh Prince. Thank you. And Cynthia just responded and just laughed and laughed and laughed. Yeah. Thank you, James. As always, we got my girls. Peace Angel says Chelsea is so cute. I support people's right to wear what they want, but I'm not in love with her little little Bo Peep outfits and my little pony hairdos. Right? All these little scrunchies in their hair and barrettes and stuff. I'm like, girl, y'all too old for that. Leslie can't prove Anita slapped her. Vernon was only the only witness, and he can't be compelled to testify against his spouse. Anita said should have just ripped her crazy ass out the frame. Me, I would have just said she lied because everyone knows that heifer is unhinged. Countdown to Eva and Tomas hooking up 3, 2, 1. Shar, my personal opinion is terms like my person, unhoused, etc. is just trendy. Okay, trendy jargon. Kind of exhausting after a while, like that old moldy pork loin at Orphages. Okay, thank you, Pete. I appreciate that. Cause I was like, when did I mean, I'm pretty hip, but I was like, when did all that change, honey? I was like, we don't want to say I'm with my boyfriend or girlfriend no more. We just say my person. I'm like, okay, I stay boyfriend and girlfriend. But yeah, thank you, Peace. I appreciate that. And Jasmine says, that much anticipated slap was a letdown. About a 3 on the slap meter despite the hair waving. It should have been more hard enough to send Leslie reeling into the table and falling over with Vernon running down the stairs, baby. Let's rate the slaps. My favorite was Quinn slapping Brooke to the ground on the Bold and the Beautiful. That's a good question. Of course, mine would be Dynasty when somebody got slapped in the pool. Was it Alexis got slapped in the pool by Dominique Devereaux? Somebody slapped Alexis in the pool. James says Jazz, I don't know. this Quinn, but I think I might have seen this Brooke. If she's a mature blonde lady, then I think I seen her. I could see this woman slapped down to the ground and weeping afterwards. Leslie, Leslie is a whole lot of woman. That brick house is sturdier than Trump Tower. Prime Mike Tyson could knock Leslie to the ground, but Anita says, nah. And then Sir James says the slap was everything. I wish Leslie would have hit the fucking floor. Right, me too, Sir James. And James also says, he said, brother, had Leslie had hit the floor, the resulting seismic shock might have rent the Dupree mansion asunder, baby. It would have been a whole earthquake and a half, baby. Whew. All right, we got Miss Chantal Xavier 4406. She says, I'd rather be with you. Oh, yeah. It's her jam, baby. By Bootsy Collins. Bootzilla, baby. Thank you, Chantal. Just looking over some more because I did see some comments that came in while I was reading. I want to make sure I don't miss nobody. We got Sent. She says, Andre equals, I got gas. I hope it don't smell. She talked about the picture that I chose in the little video. So normally Scent will give her rendition of what each face represents in the picture. So we're still talking about episode number 116 with the infamous slap, baby. Ooh, that was a slap for you. But you had Jasmine. Jasmine, like, girl, it was alright. I mean, it was alright, you know. But like I said, I think Alexis Carrington who got slapped. I have to probably look and see what Chat Boo tells me. I cannot remember, but I remember somebody getting slapped going into a pool, and it was like epic. Let me see. Let me see what Chat Boo says.
Here, Shar. Just let me know what you need. We can jump right into it.
Can you tell me about the vintage episode of, I think it was Dynasty, that Alexis Carrington was slapped in a pool? Could you give me a synopsis of who slapped her and what episode was that and what was the premise of her being slapped and she fell into the pool? Or was there a fight or something?
Absolutely. Let's dive into a little vintage soap drama. So the iconic scene you're talking about is from the classic 80s series Dynasty. This is one of those legendary catfights that really define the show's over-the-top glam. It's season 3, episode 13, titled The Threat. In this episode, Alexis Carrington, played by the fabulous Joan Collins, gets into a heated confrontation with Crystal Carrington, played by Linda Evans. The premise, basically, there's a ton of bad blood between Alexis and Crystal, as always. Alexis is known for being this glamorous, scheming ex-wife who loves to stir up trouble. In this episode, the tension boils over. They're at a party at the Carrington mansion, and the argument escalates near the indoor pool. Eventually, Crystal's had enough of Alexis's taunts and slaps her. The confrontation turns into a full-blown catfight, and yes, Alexis ends up taking an unplanned dip into the pool. It's one of those quintessential Dynasty moments that really set the standard for soap opera showdowns. So, short version, Crystal slapped Alexis, they had a dramatic fight, and Alexis went right into the water. A classic piece of soap opera history.
Y'all hear it for yourself from Chat Boo, honey. He knows it all, honey. Also, when Danny slapped Haley, that was a good one because that was our first introduction. We know who they were. She slapped the fuck out of Haley, so that was a good epic slap too. So yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna wait until I see more people give a comment on 116 before I upload this. But yes, honey, I think that was a slap that was heard around the world, definitely between Crystal and Alexis. That was great. All right, we got Blaze. Hey, Blaze. How are you, my love? Thank you so much for coming by, baby. As always, Blaze says, I'd rather be with you. Bootsy Collins sings, I'd rather be with you. But Beyonce have her own version that she rewrote on her first album. Really? Okay, I'm going to have to check that out, baby. I had no idea. I didn't know that. Okay, thank you for sharing. I really, really didn't know that she had that. I'm gonna have to check that out. But yeah, honey, that song definitely does say a lot when it comes to Andre and damn Ashley. Ashley don't want to be with him like that. She's not gonna be able to trust him. She ain't gonna want him to be around Danny. It's gonna be a whole jealous mess. All right, we got Cynthia. She says, "Honey, I didn't like what Chelsea had on either, but I did like her purse, and that pork loin should have fur on it by now, girl." Yeah, I was like, Chelsea. I mean, you and the ponytails, and yeah, I didn't like it. I've seen her look a lot more prettier than what she had on, but child, I just wasn't moved. I just wasn't moved. We got James. He says the Richardson men have seen better days. Danny, she belongs to Bill, needs to send Andre packing unless he's got another female nearby to satisfy his urges of his loins. He'll be celibate like a monk. If he's wise, Andre will take the opportunity to be like a monk and meditate on his faults and become a better man, honey. Ted might find himself celibate too. Nicole is going to sample Carlton, no doubt, and Leslie might sour on Ted as well. Yeah, that is all true. That is all true, my love. I mean, you know, Leslie just don't even. Well, she hasn't been on Ted's tip for a while, quote unquote. That could mean a lot. So I'm like, girl, just go sit down somewhere, honey. Sit down. All right, my girl Jasmine, she also says, I hit my limit with Cray Cray Leslie. I'm sick of this obnoxious fool who just wants to live off other people's money. Anita should have jumped on her and slammed her head into the marble. She acted like a whole straight up fool in her house, not knowing anything about what she was talking about. Anita needs to stop funding that trust ASP, and if she can revoke it, she needs to revoke it. But that won't happen because it won't be soapy. This obnoxious fool has the parade around beyond the gates, annoying everyone. Not looking forward to Cray Cray, and I'm really sick of her. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah, it's getting. I mean, like I said, somebody said that she's doing villain great, but this victim stuff, I don't like it. She literally provokes people. She literally provoked you and wanted to choke the shit out of her. I don't know. She's getting paid for it. Jasmine also says Rubber Lips was even more sickening than usual. I hope she wills Meathead off the screen, and we never have to see either of these Wonder Bread twins ever again. Andre looked beyond stupid begging that vanilla egg cream. I hope Danny does not take him back either. He's a loser that uses be a player, wasting his time on white bread. Yeah, I'm like, child, Andre, just go and disappear. Go back to the islands, baby. We got Jasmine. She also says, I can't stand people like Leslie who only want to sponge off other people and worse off all they think they're entitled to it too. Narcissistic June is going to prove herself to be in that category as she thinks that she is entitled to force herself into this smarty household. Sorry, I've got no sympathy for her. And Chelsea, honey, Chelsea should make a public scene with Megan Bug Eyes. Tell her to get away from us. I can't stand you. I don't care if Craig beats the dirt out of you. Then yell. If me or Madison ever go missing at this one and point to Bug Eyes. Right. Like let the crowd know if we get missing, y'all, it's because of her crazy ass. Right. You right, honey. Cause I don't trust her. I don't trust that Allison. She said, I'm gonna prove it to you. So I can't wait for her to kidnap her ass and try to prove to her what she got to show her. It's probably something she did to Calvin. We got House of Sir James. Hey, baby. He says, Auntie, the menu is permanent. It's the same all the time. They be no James, Sir James. They be changing it. They used to change this shit all the time. Then all of a sudden, they stopped. So I was like, why y'all keep having the same? Y'all ain't got enough stage hands on there to change that damn menu. Come on, y'all. Come on. Y'all can do better than that. I could have went up there and changed it. Shit. Oh my God, they need to change it. Well, I think that's all of the comments for right now. So let me go ahead and get this uploaded and to you. You saw the AI auntie at the very beginning. So yeah, we like to have some fun, switch it up a little now, every now and then, you know what I'm saying? And have a good time, y'all. That's why we are here. It's so much. Girl, we got Cracker Barrel, we got Alaska, we got Texas, we got people getting locked up in the damn car. It's like so much. I'm just trying to give some peace, some laughter, some joy in this side of my little corner of YouTube. That's all I'm trying to do. All right. So yeah, y'all comments be cracking me up, baby. And I love them. I just kiki. And everybody's just trying to have a good time. Everybody's here trying to have a good time. And everybody comments matter. And I'm so happy that this is working out. I would have never thought about this a year ago, let alone right now. So yeah, let's go ahead and upload this, and then the next video that we're going to be looking at and doing is episode number, is that 117? Yeah, 117, baby. That happened today, of course. Again, I'm a little bit, like I said, a day behind, but we posting every damn day. That's good for me. At least twice a day. Ooh, twice a day. Ooh, child. Okay, all right. See y'all in the next video. Bye.